Hi guys, welcome back to another tech review. This would be probably my third or fourth tech review that I've done on my channel alone, and so I'm keeping the Apple product game going as I venture out into more Apple products. I recently bought me an iPad mini. If you have watched my updated Nextbook Aries 8 video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I recently purchased, and before I get into this, I just want to kind of give you like a little backstory. I'm trying to keep it as short as possible because I know my backstories can be extremely long. So I recently purchased an iPod Shuffle, sorry, second gen. Right now they have the iPod Shuffle fourth generation, which is completely almost like cut in half. It kind of looks just like that. It doesn't have that extra extended. It doesn't go through a dock anymore like the second gen. The reason why I got this one in particular is because price to me is always a big thing. So when I seen that the iPod Shuffles on the Apple website were around 50 bucks, that was kind of out of my price range that I want to spend for something that I'm only going to use music. No ups to anyone that you know, decided to buy the fourth gen. It's completely up to you. This is just my opinion. So I went ahead and I bought the second gen, mostly because one, my first Apple product ever was in 2008, and I bought the very first iPad Shuffle, the second gen. I didn't have the I didn't know what any Apple stuff was until about time then, so I wasn't able to get the first gen, but I kind of like the second gen. So this is the one that I had back in 2008, except for mine is silver and this one is pink. Has the same exact features, so I try to stick with things that I know. And the other reason why I didn't get it, the fourth gen, is because of the price. I got this for a fraction of what I would paid for the fourth gen, and it completely does the same exact thing, except for it is a little bit obsolete, and if you would call Apple to get some kind of support with this, they wouldn't be able to help you. They're very limited on the support they have for vintage and obsolete products. So God forbid if there was an issue with this and I needed troubleshooting help or whatever the case may be, they probably couldn't help me, but it's okay because these iPods are kind of self-explanatory, and I'll go through those more as the review goes on. So there was a many reasons of why I got this, the second gen. Mostly because it just gives me a memory of sort of my childhood, of having, well, not childhood, like teenage years, of having my first like MP3 kind of music player, and this is it. So I paid a fraction for what I would paid for the $50 one. I believe it's like 56 or something. I paid about $15 for this, and that's including shipping, and this is from a seller on eBay. She has like 100%, and she sells many other things other than this. There was only one of these. Now she's selling bunches of them, which is a red flag in my opinion for eBay. But I talked to her and I made sure that it was factory reset, and all her music was off there, and if it wasn't charged, I mean, I don't care, I can charge it. Made sure it came with the dock, because the dock is really important. I like the dock feature because it can kind of like stand it up, so I just made sure that all the features I wanted was exactly what it was in this one. It just, this one's just a little different than mine I had before. Same exact features, except for, again, mine was silver, gray, and this one's pink, which is really the one that I really wanted back way then, but the pink ones were a little bit more expensive than the classic silver gray looking typical Apple classic products. So now she shipped this to me and it was in excellent condition. I couldn't believe how excellent condition this iPod Shuffle was. She did link in her description that it was in great condition, but I always have I'm always on the fence about things like that, because it's like, really, I won't really know until I actually see it. So it's in great condition. The wire is excellent. This is Apple, you know, like certified docking. It's not like no third-party brand. You can see it has the Apple logo, and the connection is wonderful. I was able to make sure first that it worked by plugging the dock and putting in in like a wall outlet, and it totally turned on and it totally worked, and it was, you know, dead of course, but I charged it, say like in an hour or so it was completely charged. So after I charged it, I hooked up to iTunes just to make sure that all of the music was off there, and of course by the status buttons before I hooked it up, I knew that it was no music because it was blinking green and orange, green and orange, and green and orange means there's no music on this iPod Shuffle. So I hooked it up to iTunes, and seriously, it only took about 10 minutes to sync and then also download all the songs I wanted on there. Now I thought with a 1 gig it would only download like maybe 40 songs, and that was the max. I have 40 songs on here currently, and I still have more than enough room for probably like 100 more if I wanted to. So I mainly bought this as for I don't have to carry my iPad around and listen to music. If I want to listen to music, I can just get this little buddy and plug them up to me, and I got music all day. Now this iPod was completely easy to customize. It does still have the customer's like name on it. It said such and such iPod. So I just went ahead and went to the summary settings and changed the name to Mary's iPod Shuffle, just to have a little bit more customizable features. Now unfortunately, now that it's 2016 and these came out in 2007, 2008, 2009, they won't be connected to like your devices in Apple, on the Apple website or an iCloud, because of course they're not synced with internet. So this device won't show up if I go on apple.com and put in my Apple ID and password. It's only going to show the devices that are currently connected with internet. Since the iPod Shuffle doesn't have internet, I don't have to worry about that. So that's completely great. So I absolutely love this, and I'm kind of go into the headphones and why I purchased these headphones instead of the original headphones that came with it. First off, when I had my iPod, it was 2008. They looked like regular versions of regular headphones back then. It wasn't anything that they have now, which is completely revolved into this headphone amazingness. So I didn't go ahead and purchase the original headphones because, one, I didn't know if they were going to be legitimate if I did purchase them, and two, I wanted headphones that were going to last me longer. So I went ahead and I bought the Earpods from Apple, and this is the one with the remote and the microphone. Now the reason why I got these, because not only can I use these on my iPad, but I can also use them on this because of the sound quality is so amazing that I'll be using this for that and this. So I already opened this. I just kind of put it back just for like picture and video purposes. But I've already used the headphones once just to make sure that they worked with this iPod Shuffle. I'm just currently taking them out the box. So that's what they look like in the box. And just a little FYI, they sell these crazy on eBay. If you want to know it's legitimate, you see that Apple, and then on the headphones and of course this charger wire, you'll see made with Apple, California, designed by Apple, such and such. So that's a good, easy way to tell if these headphones are legitimate. The Apple right here, and of course on the wire it will say designed by Apple, made in California or China or whatever. So you just pop the headphones in like this. Now I'm not going to really go in so much on the headphones. It's just like kind of like together kind of review. It's just mostly review on this Shuffle here. But the only thing that I see an issue with these headphones, not with my iPad, it's completely wonderful with the iPad. It's just this Shuffle, since this Shuffle is older than this, the mic of course doesn't work because it's not like the further generations where they actually had the voice recognition and the voice like talking to you. This song is up next. And of course the pause button doesn't work, and the up and down buttons don't work either with this iPod Shuffle, which is completely okay with me. The older headphones that went with this didn't have it either, so I automatically assumed that it wouldn't be working with this as well. So I honestly didn't care. But I will use mostly these headphones for this, and there's the little charging dock. You cannot listen to music and charge your iPod at the same time. Yes, it's unfortunate, but that's the little dock. It was like in perfect condition, and here is like a quick look of it. You can see like she kept it in great condition. You see iPod, and then you got the little clippy thing, which is like my favorite thing. That's why I like it, because you can just clip it anywhere, and you would just, if you needed to charge, you would just put it on the dock, plug it up to your computer or to a wall dock, and easily charge it. So I'm going to plug in with one hand these headphones, and I'm going to show you guys how loud these things get, because it's amazing. And I'm telling you, I can zone anyone out with these babies. Like, I really can. So right now I'm just turning it on. As you can see by the green button, that means it's charged and it's ready to play. I don't know how much you'll be able to hear. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's loud. And camera's right here, and that's all the way down there. So you can really zone people out with this, with these headphones with that. And I remember when I had the old iPod Shuffle, the 2nd gen, and the headphones, I mean, you could hear it because it was like the best Apple headphones Apple had to offer around that time frame. But these headphones with that is just amazing. Like, I can see myself clipping this on when I go to the gym and just running on the treadmill or biking it or something, and be completely like zoned out in my music. So again, this is not like an updated review on the newest Apple product. These are just Apple products that I purchased and tried out and wanted to give you guys a review on it. And I have to say, with these two headphones and this iPod, I got an amazing deal with it. Headphones were $20. The iPod was $15. I couldn't beat it. I had to get it. And I have something from my childhood that I can keep, you know, pretty much for the rest of my life, because these little things are sturdy. So I'm so glad that I was able to find this on eBay, and the seller was a legitimate seller, and I didn't get played or anything, so I'm so relieved. I'm even thinking about looking on eBay and buying my husband one and getting him like a blue one or something, just so that he has something to listen to, because I know now he's going to be wanting to use mine all the time, which is perfectly fine. I don't mind. But it's just so much better to buy him his own and try to find the 2nd gen, since the 2nd gen is just like so amazing. You really don't, if you have the 2nd gen now, you really don't need to upgrade to the 4 unless like you want to, like, the collection of the iPods or whatever. But this one works just as fine. I'm so luckily I purchased it, and along with the headphones, it's a great deal. So guys, this is like my mini review, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next tech review. Alright? Bye!